The Twin Sisters. A long, long time ago, in a village, there lived a farmer with his twin daughters, Lena and Nancy. He loved them dearly and would play with them, teach them to study and all kinds of things. People of the village, too, were fond of the two polite, kind girls. But when they grew a little older and became about 10 years old, something changed. Hey, Mari, come out to play. We found a whole new tree with fresh apples in the forest today. Really? No, I can't come. Why not? My mother won't let me. Mari is not going anywhere. Lena and Nancy, you are growing up now. You must stop this nonsense of playing with boys. Girls are supposed to look pretty and learn cooking and cleaning, not play around in forests and get dirty. What? But... It's not your fault. I must speak to your father. Nancy and Lena walked off sad and confused. They went to another friend's house. Hello, Mrs. Jacob. Hello, girls. What brings you here? We wanted to ask Sally if she wants to come to the forest with us. No, I have started teaching her stitching and knitting. I could teach you too if you like. You really must learn useful things rather than playing in the forest. You are growing up now, and girls must look pretty and learn to stitch and knit. Nancy and Lena heard that and walked off sadly. What is going on? How come suddenly all our friends have been stopped from playing? Look there. If boys can still play, why can't girls?
Lena, Nancy, want to go tree climbing in the forest?
Not right now, Stephen. Maybe later. Nancy and Lena could not wait to meet their father and ask him why suddenly all their girlfriends had been asked to stop playing. Father!
Aha! My two angels. How was your day? Dinner is ready already. Thank you, girls. Why are my angels not chirpy and talkative as always? What is wrong?
Father, why must girls only look pretty and cook and clean? Or stitch and knit?
Who told you this?
Today when we went out to call our friends to come to the forest. Nancy and Lena told their father everything that had happened that day. Jonathan was aghast. Why can boys play while girls can't?
Girls can do anything that boys can do, my dear. Truly, there is no difference.
But then, why must only girls know how to cook?
Well, I know how to cook, don't I? And I'm not a girl. Everyone must know things like cooking and cleaning and stitching and anything useful that they can learn. It is not about girls or boys.
Girls are allowed to learn anything?
Anything.
Even horse riding?
Even horse riding. Do you want to learn?
Yes! So, Jonathan started teaching the girls horse riding. Soon the girls became very good at it. But the people of the village did not like girls riding horses.
You really must stop your girls. From what?
They do things that boys do. It's not correct for girls to ride horses and climb trees. They must learn to cook, clean, stitch, and look after their houses.
Girls can do anything they set their hearts to. They are no lesser than boys. My daughters are not hurting or harming anyone, and I shall not stop them.
Really? Can girls earn a living, Jonathan? Tell me.
Why not? I plan to teach my girls just that when they become older. I am going to teach them not just how I grow grain, but they will help me trade it in the market as well.
Girls doing business? That is atrocious.
If you insist, Jonathan, I am afraid we shall have to boycott you and your family from the village. Think again.
My girls and I are doing nothing wrong, Chief. In fact, I urge you all to give your daughters the freedom to learn what they want. Why should girls be dependent on boys? Girls can learn to do business, and men can learn to cook and look after the house.
Jonathan does not know what he speaks. Girls doing business.
And men learning to cook. Very well. If that is what you want, you and your daughters will no longer be allowed to participate in the events of the village.
As you wish, Chief. But someday you will see that I am right.
Soon, there was to be a sports meet in the village in which boys from 20 other villages would participate. The entire village was rife with activity, but Jonathan and his daughters were not allowed to take part in the preparations.
Minister Roland himself is coming for the opening ceremony. Our preparations must be immaculate.
I want to see the sports meet, but we aren't allowed.
You are not allowed on the field, but you can be there outside of it and watch from the highest point in the village.
Yes! Soon the day of the sports meet arrived. Lena and Nancy climbed a tree that overlooked the stands and could see the entire village from there. They saw Minister Roland came with his son, who was also running a race. As everyone was enjoying the games, Thunder, a local goon, kidnapped the minister's son.
And now we have the athletes from Sandhurst come and march before the minister.
Nancy, what is that? Why is that carriage going at such top speed? That too away from the stadium. Strange. You think we should tell the chief? Who will listen to us, Nancy? Plus, by the time we tell the chief, the carriage would have gone far, goodness knows where. Come, let's follow it. So the two girls got onto their horses and followed the carriage. The carriage stopped deep into the forest at a cave. The girls hid behind the trees, watching. Isn't that Minister Roland's son? Yes. He's been kidnapped? We must tell the villagers. Lena, why don't you go and tell Father and the chief while I keep a watch on the cave from here? Will you be safe? I'll climb this tree and remain hidden in the branches. Now go and take the horses with you. Be careful. Lena rode back to the village and tried to tell the chief everything, but the chief would not hear.
You and your sister are not allowed here, remember?
But I have something very important to tell you, Chief.
Leave, child.
When the chief would not listen to her, Lena suddenly ran to Minister Roland and told him everything. The minister and the villagers rushed to the spot in the forest Lena took them to, and Nancy told them what she had seen last. They have kept your son in that cave and are loading things in carts. I think they are going to leave soon. The villagers and the guards attacked the cave, took the kidnappers prisoners, and saved Minister Roland's son.
I'm so proud of you girls.
My son is safe only because of your daughters, Jonathan. Chief, you do well to have girls be so independent in your village.
Not I, Minister. It is Jonathan and his daughters who have taught us all a valuable lesson. Jonathan, you were right. Girls can do anything that boys can, and they should be allowed to. Whether girls or boys, none is stronger or weaker than the other. Both can do anything. Boys can cook and girls can ride horses or anything else as long as it is useful.